Hello, this is Ronnie. As usual, I'll be sharing with you a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. This time there is additional news, and that is as follows. As you can see on my YouTube channel, I have now more than 100 subscribers, and I would like to celebrate this with you, and I will be setting up a promotional offer that I wish to share with you. So next weekend, when I will be presenting the next clip, I will be also presenting the offer, a deeply discounted offer that will be reserved for the viewers of my channel, and I'll give you all the details about that next week. So make sure you don't miss. If you're interested in the offer, make sure you don't miss the clip next week. Hope you enjoy the clip this week, and all the best. Okay, that's gold. That's the daily. And gold, by and large, actually followed the idea that I mapped quite a few days ago when I said that I think we have a third wave ending here, and we're going into a lateral movement that will create the fourth wave. And let's now dive into the 60 minutes and see what's been telling us, as there are quite a few interpretations here that are possible. You see, that's the end of the third wave, and we have probably an ABCX ABC. That could be taken as an A. The big issue, if you remember during the week, is that I suggested we could potentially consider the end of the fourth wave right here. But if we do so, the market must continue straight up in an impulse wave. Look what it did. It ran up indeed very nicely, but then it's beginning to sag. Now, it is opening the door towards a prolongation of the fourth wave in this manner as I drew here. You see, so all of that will be taken as an A, and instead of having A, B, C, D, E, fourth wave terminating here, in fact, what we have seen is that this is an ABC, and it's going to come down, not by massive amount, but it's just going to come down like I'm showing you here in the arrows, and it's going to create another tiny ABC here. So you will end up having A, B, C, and it's going to meander around here. It's going to bounce up and down between 1240 to 1210 or so, okay, for a few more days, until it delivers all the necessary legs, if you like, to terminate a nice triangle for us, and that will be high confidence setup for going long. Okay, if we do see something like that, then you got an excellent setup here for going long, and the target will become well beyond 1260. Okay, it's going to shoot well beyond the spike top that we have seen here. Now, one way that you can prepare yourself for that is as follows. Suppose in the next few days it does exactly what I just told you. Yes, it goes around, it goes up and down, and we can detect in fact that we have all the elements we are talking about. Now, and then at some point it begins to run. Now, provided it doesn't exceed this level, and I'm very specific, it doesn't exceed 1240 while it is delivering all those missing legs, the moment that it runs above 1240, you want to know about that. You definitely want to know about that, because that could be indeed the impulse wave that will shoot well above 1260. Okay, we're talking about a big move that I don't know how far it's going to run, but it's not going to stall at 1263. It's likely to be a pretty strong move, maybe something like that. Okay, maybe even more than what you see here. So that is a high confidence buy when it gives you all the legs that you see here, and then you basically have your alarm set at 1240, and it's ringing, and you're coming, you're looking, and it's basically struggling at around 1240 for a few hours maybe, and that's where you want to be sure that you have a position, because the next leg is almost certainly going to be straight up. Okay, now what happens if it does something slightly different, as it is perfectly possible? It does something like that. What will happen? It will migrate it will migrate the action that I'm showing you here that might take place at a lower level, will take it at a higher level. Normally the market would do that if the market is strong and it has a pretty much rising support level. I'll give you an example. You see a market that corrects like that, symmetrical triangle, has more or less even is more or less on an even balance here, balance between the bulls and the bears, okay? And then at some point there is the trigger and it shoots. Now a market that corrects like that, a market that corrects like that is very different in nature. This kind of correction is much stronger. That the bulls are much stronger in action here because they don't let the price go a lot lower, and they keep pushing it higher and higher. You see, the support keeps coming up, and then the short takes you. Then the short is very close to the edge. It starts, and that's where you will wish to get in right here. You see, of course, if you take the extreme case, is when you have a triangle like that. It corrects basically going down, and this is a totally different story. You can see the selling pressure is massive, yeah, in comparison to what you see here and what you see here. So this is the most weak, okay, that's the weakest, that's the strongest, and that's the, if you like, midway. Okay, that's silver. That's the daily, and it appears that silver is going in the footsteps of gold so far, and it is looking like the market is tracing a triangle. Now, it could very well be that silver will hang around here for a few days and will look like it's just falling asleep, as long as it keeps above the orange line that are marked here, which is essentially running above the 200 moving average that right now is still sliding. But the 50 is coming up nicely. Silver has no business reaching this territory. If it is bullish, and it is going to keep in line, if you like, with gold, it's got absolutely no business being in this area. I already expressed my opinion that if it breaks through 1460, this will be very negative, and I think this should be totally out of question. If gold is really going higher and silver is going to follow. At the most that I can see here is that silver is going to get stuck here between 1550, 1560 to 1520 or so, 1510, okay, bouncing up and down here for a few days, and then when gold is going to take off, silver is going to is not going to be left behind. It's going to shoot above 16, likely going to shoot towards 1640, you see, to retest the previous high that we have seen here. So that's the situation that I see here with silver. It is, in my opinion, storing energy for the bounce that is coming. Okay, that's the best interpretation that I have at this point. Just in case you would like to have further information or to learn more about my website, I thought of introducing very briefly my website here. That is the front page. And if you scroll down, you will see there are quite a few examples of recent clips that I added. I also have a lot of charts here. If you're interested, there are a lot of charts that you can study, examples of past market action. There are also more charts here under resources at the chart galleries. You have chart galore number 1, number 2, plenty of charts. You've got useful links, recommended reading list, okay, terms of use, private policy. You can get in touch with me if you have any issue, any question whatsoever. Here there is a description of the services, okay, and in fact this you will see once you log in. It will let you see what you subscribe to, okay. So if you subscribe to the Wave Mastery daily service video, you'll get that. If you subscribe to the weekend service, you'll get that. But before subscribing, you might want to actually take a look at a trial. Okay, so you can actually have a trial of the daily video service, the full service. You click right here, and it takes you to the page of the The trial, it's 7 calendar days. It only costs €2.99. Okay, €2.99. You can pay with PayPal. It gives you access to the archive. You can also get in touch with me if you have specific questions. I will do my best to answer that. That is the daily service trial, and that's the daily service, the full scale. Then we have the Wave Mastery Weekend Video Service Trial. This is also priced at only $2.99. It gives you 12 calendar days. You get 2 long videos with that, okay, fresh videos, and you get access to the archive. And again, you can get in touch with me if you have any questions. That is the issue of the trial. Here on the main page you have some articles that you might want to have a look at, and that's the very brief introduction of my website. Hope you enjoyed the clip. Hope to see you on my website. Don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Wishing you successful trading. Bye now.